An Arizona Highway Patrol officer pulls over a Harley rider for speeding and asks for his name. Fred, the old biker replies. Fred what? The officer inquires. Just Fred, the man responds. In a good mood and thinking about letting the biker off with a warning, the officer presses, come on, what's your last name? The old man sighs and says, I used to have a last name, but I lost it. The officer, now curious and a bit amused, decides to play along. Okay, Fred, how did you lose your last name? The biker leans back and begins his tale. Well, it's a long story. I was born Fred Johnson. Worked hard in school, got good grades, and decided to become a doctor. After years of study, I earned my degree and became Fred Johnson, MD. But after a while, being a doctor got dull, so I went back to school and became a dentist. Now I was Fred Johnson, MD, DDS. Things were fine until I started fooling around with my assistant, and she gave me VD. So then I was Fred Johnson, MD, DDS, with VD. The ADA found out about the VD and took away my DDS, so I was just Fred Johnson, MD, with VD. Then the AMA heard about it, and they took away my MD, so I was just Fred Johnson with VD. Finally, the VD took away my Johnson, and that's how I became just Fred. The officer walked away, laughing so hard he had tears in his eyes.